Yo ho ho! What's going on, everybody? It's Gray here. We're back. It's day number 385 of the free-to-play account series in a Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. Genuinely, thanks so much for being here, spending some time with your guy playing this game. We got another live stream lined up for you today, and it's gonna be crazy, man. We got sneak peeks coming out of nowhere, dude, from all over the place, days early, freaking me out, man. I don't even know what's going on, but we're gonna see if we can navigate this together. But before we get into any of that, yo, what's going on, Damien? What's happening, bro? What's up, Ino? Thanks for being here. Icarus, what up, dude? Hey, Tarun, it's you. I didn't know that. I mean, I do now. I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't, because YouTube changed the names in the chat. So, yo, what up, dude? Who else we got? Ethereal, what's going on, dude? Ron, what's happening, brother? Thanks for being here. We got, I think that's the crew in chat. Let's go, go, go. Do I have, yeah, let's go. Good, nice and easy. Save some of my voice today. We skipping dispatch again? Yeah. Same problem, man, same problem. I can't spend my energy fast enough in the morning. I do my best, but it will not burn. I'm even running some dispatch on like 13.4. I think it is, yeah, 13.4, because it's significantly faster, so I can like push through it quicker. I think there's a slightly lower chance to get premium items, but when I say slightly, I'm probably talking about a difference between like 0.00001% and like actually 0.00018% and 0.00019%. Like, I think that's literally the kind of differences we're talking about. So, and I just think that's just speculation. But anyways, been kind of a struggle with the energy, trying to find that cadence for using it up. Man, no, nothing again. Go fish. All right. Go fish. And nothing again. I'll depart empty-handed. Let's jump into the Alliance really quick. Good place to start. Check in. Double donate? Yes, indeed. So use up those tokens. Now's the time. And get yourself some extra Alliance token whilst you're at it. Yeah, we all gonna need feathers, huh? I think everybody is. That's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh boy. Guys, I am still just struggling over here. But we got it. We got it. We're locked in. I'm gonna just shift up my Shadowlands. There's a couple Phoenix Feather rewards I'm leaving there. There's like a couple places I can just adjust a few things and grab some extra feathers. I'm more concerned about our lack of black antimatter, quite honestly, than I am about Phoenix Feathers at the moment. Up over 1,000 tokens again already, which is pretty wild. Not gonna lie. Yo, what up, Doom? What's up, Vacant? What's going on, guys? Yeah, I learned a few things about Kid Omega, bro. I didn't know much about when he was even introduced to the comics or his deal, anything about him. And just not much. I just like looked him up and read a quick synopsis about Kid Omega. I bet you guys can't guess who I'm more excited for. And we'll talk about it too. We'll do the whole thing, of course. Let's jump into, let's do this. Got a challenge for this today as well. Boom. Excuse me. Jump into the inbox. Gold's always nice. We did get a 6-star rank up ticket today from the check-ins, which is nice. We're really short on these, so we'll take it. We actually have more Mega Tier 2 tickets, Mega Tier 2 advancement tickets than we do 6-star Mega rank up tickets, which is wild, but that's where we live in right now. That is where we live in. And everything else in here is fine. Let's GTFO. And that will do it for all that nonsense. All right, guys. Real quick, we'll just jump over. We'll do the sneak peek real fast. We'll watch it together, talk about it, that kind of stuff. I think I've got it queued up right over. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nailed it. There we go. Greetings, agents. That's you guys. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. The master of magnetism that bends metal at will. I read mental at will. I was like, yeah, bends mental. That makes sense. Bends metal at will. And the wielder of psychic energy capable of crushing an enemy's mind in an instant have arrived from Krakoa. And here they are. Let's watch the sneak peek here together. Just gonna do it like so. Whoa. Sorry about your eardrums. Hope that didn't hit you as hard as it hit me, because man, that was loud. Still kind of loud. Very short, pretty sweet. We've got 2 uniforms coming. Kid Omega and Polaris. I'm trying to see something. Sorry, this is going to look weird on your screens really quick. I want to see something here. Okay, it looks like clips of their old skills. I thought maybe we could get a glimpse of, weird, it's their, like, old skill effects in their new uniforms. Strange. Anyways, there you go. So we're getting Kid Omega and Polaris. Just as I predicted yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember, but yesterday I was all about mutants, mutants. I just kept saying, it's gonna be mutants, guys. I don't know why you're talking about monsters. I don't know why you're talking about Man-Thing. I don't even know who Kid Kaiju is. That's not the kid I was talking about. I was talking about Kid Omega. So as you can see here, I am never wrong when it comes to my speculation, and we absolutely nailed it. Moving on, check out the new abilities and looks. The true bloodline of Magneto and the next generation of Professor X, which is super weird. He's not his kid, man. Don't make it sound like he is. He just likes the guy. That's what I got out of it. Anyways, looks fun. I'm excited for a mutant update. I am not even going to lie. It's not what I expected personally. And I'm certainly not mad about the 2 characters we're looking at here. Alex made a great video this morning. If you didn't watch it, make sure you go watch it. I should link it up in the thing. I just thought it was good. He covered a lot of stuff. He did call this. I'm joking. I did not. He called this, and yeah, I don't know. I listened to his video. I don't even remember what I liked about it, but he went over some stuff I kind of liked. I think it was just various options, comic book stuff. Yeah, talking about one being from an old comic run. He went over like where these looks are from, the comics books they're from. Check that out. It was cool. But we are just going to take the easy route. Because I feel like it, and we are going to just have a little chit chat about these guys really quick, because we've got Kid Omega here too. What are we doing here? Scrolling right past him. You know, there is a search function. There is a search function. Kid Omega is interestingly one of the few characters with the Phoenix Force, which is cool. This is actually... Now I'm gonna go... This is hilarious. Such is life, man. C'est la vie. I'm gonna go back and use the search function to check something really quick. Let's see who all actually has that. And now I do know... Yeah. So this is actually not like a big deal, but it's interesting. This is the only free-to-play option, from what I can tell, that gets the Phoenix Force tag without a uniform, because I am aware that there are several uniforms. If I'm not mistaken, do they give the tag? Yeah, thanks, I know. Yeah, the Phoenix 5 uniforms give the tag as well. So some characters can get it through uniforms, but as you can see, I don't know how much it really matters. There is a dispatch pip for it, I believe. Whatever, you can still use Kid Omega without the uniform. Just interesting that he is the only free-to-play character we've got so far that has it. Also, let's just take a look at his kit really quick. It's a little weird, man. It's a little strange, and we're going to see a lot of this. And I think it actually is hard to speculate into what these characters are going to be in some ways, because their kits are so hodgepodge and just kind of like haphazardly thrown together when these characters were released. So they're like not really indicative of one specific thing. He self-buffs with mind damage. He's got mind resist and mind damage. So already defense and attack. Defense that doesn't matter. Immunity to incapacitation, and Alex talked about this too. This is cool. This is not something you see a lot. Incapacitation, if you don't know, is the effect that removes debuffs from your opponent. So he basically can't have his debuffs stripped, and he also removes debuffs from himself. Doesn't last very long. I think that's the difference, right? It's not the cooldown, it's just that it doesn't last very long. And yeah, this could potentially be powerful in PvP, both these effects. So interesting. We'll just see. That's what I mean about it being kind of a weird hodgepodge. He's got accumulation based on damage received. So another like weird, it's this shield ability. And again, like I said, it's kind of hard to glean what they're going to do with an upgrade with a character like this, because this is a base kit from a character from a while ago. So it's a little different, but just some basic debuffs there. And then he does have like Fury debuffs. Interesting that he removes incapacitation, even though he's a what, like immune to it. Yeah, immunity to incapacitation. But hey, it's what the effect does. We're not going to complain. No, he's got a Fury buff here on 4, and then Invincible on 5. So it's hard to tell. Like, his kit stinks like PvP. Incapacitation is a debuff. Oh, yeah, are you just clarifying? I'm making sure I didn't say that wrong. Did I get that right? Incapacitation is a debuff, yeah, that removes buffs from the opponent. That's correct. I hope so. Anyways, I think so. It's early, man. I'm scrambling my brains already. So anyways, I don't know where this guy's going to land. I don't want him to be PvP because I don't think he'll be good. Yeah, just like Vacant just said, I think, from quick glance. It looks like that's what you're saying. Yeah, I don't like want him to be PvP. I want him to be what he's not gonna be. And I'm saying that to put it out and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I want him to be Alliance Battle meta, bro. Give me a break. And don't talk to me about that transcended crap. Look at Gam Gam, bro. Look at Gam Gam. Anyways, I would love to see this guy be Alliance Battle meta, for obvious reasons. If they're not obvious, he would be an option. Yeah, he's the free-to-play Gambino. You got it. That's it, I know. He's the free-to-play Gambino. He is Blast, Hero, Mutant, Male, and would just cover so much ground in Alliance Battle for yours truly. Because I skipped Gambino. So selfishly, I would love for this guy to be Alliance Battle meta. Hybrid is not likely for a native tier 1, and he would likely not be very good at either. And if you're not going to be good at Alliance Battle, you're not going to do Alliance Battle, basically, right? So he either needs to be PvP or PvE, in my opinion. You don't see a lot of native tier 1s hybridized like that. We've seen a couple in the past. Like Ghost Rider's one I can think of. There's a couple. But they typically run into that problem. Ghost Rider's kind of the exception to the rule, where he's kind of good at both. That just doesn't happen very often. So we'll see what happens with Kid Omega. Like I said, my hopes are squarely in him being an Alliance Battle character, though I highly doubt it. I feel like he takes value from expensive characters, but we did just pass Gambit's uni sale, and we have seen a precedent for that they've done some like, hey, you could buy this uniform, and then 2 months later they're like, hey, but you could also just buy this. So we'll see what happens. Polaris, on the other hand, is gonna be interesting to see what happens, man, because Polaris is a support. And I'm not sure she's not just going to stay as a support, right? Because she's a good support. So the idea that she's going to go be an Alliance Battle meta or something, like replace Storm or something like that with these support abilities is just not really likely in my mind. They could do that. You'd be replacing Storm with like a free-to-play. Excuse me, a semi-premium, so you'd be replacing a free-to-play with a semi-premium, so they could do that. Yo, what's up, Arian? What's going on, dude? And what's up? Hey, if you want to tell me another name to call you besides PPNJ4HD, that would be great. Or I can just call you PP, or I can call you NJ, or I can keep calling you PPNJ4HD. Whatever you prefer, but what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Marvel Excelsior, what up, dude? Yes, sir. Yeah, Ghost Rider, right? That would be the one. So we'll see. Again, there's so many ways this could go, so it's hard to really speculate. The easier thing to do is talk about what I would prefer to see. And I guess for Polaris, let's see if we can glean anything from her kit. So she does have the lead for mutants for all basics. Let's bump up them stats. So she's got the lead for all basic attacks for mutants. Bonus damage, skill damage, decreases damage received, and then absorbs energy damage. And Alex went over all this as well. And then the big support passive. This could be interesting, but we don't even know, like, let's see. 10% absorbed energy damage upon absorption, all basic. Yeah, so we like he said, we don't know if this absorbs the damage means actually doesn't take damage, or is it just like a wording thing? And really what it means is when you get hit with an energy attack, you gain some attack, right? So I don't know, weird ability, but relies on getting hit with energy damage. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Judy? What's going on? And then the skills themselves, what do we got? Incapacitation, paralysis, basic damage on there. Accumulation, non-damage done, so more of a PvP ability. Paralysis and fracture. Bleed, stun. Yeah, all basic damage, immunity, invincibility, heal. And then a 1 skill damage proc on the 5. So her kit is actually more of an Alliance battle kit than Kid Omega's, I guess. I mean, it is. She's got more cancels, I think. Whoa, Goat, because you're sneaky, bro. I didn't even see you. Glad you're here. What's up, my dude? Here, I'll make it up to you. There you go, buddy. What's up, dude? What do you think, Goat? You want to see either of these guys in the Alliance battle meta? What do you think? What's your speculation? Because like I said, I think she has a kit that more looks like the standard, you know, what is it, 3-4-5 for her, or 3-5-4 rotation. Standard could be Alliance battle stuff, but I feel like because her support value is so strong, yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. We will see. I don't really care either way. For me, it's kind of a W no matter what happens, right? This account, we're in a really good place for these two characters. Also, whoa, one thing I'm realizing now I have not clarified or said at all in this entire live stream. Sneak peek number 1, folks. We got more sneak peeks coming, so this isn't it. This is just the first 2 characters of this update, right? So, yeah, we'll see what else we get. I'll talk about that in a second. There's a character I'm really hoping to see get an upgrade, but if it's Polaris and she's just a gangbuster support, cool, we'll pick it up. We have a mega tier 2, we're good to go. If it's Kid Omega, everybody's good to go. Just rank that dude up. We'll probably wait for the anniversary, like I said before, for any of these uniforms and testing. That's why I was thinking, talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, thinking about changing stuff around, but I don't think I'm going to, because I don't want to be pulling a Mortals of Olympus again, man. We ain't doing that. So we're gonna wait for some solid testing on these guys and see how they perform before we even think about investing in characters. And besides, again, waiting for the anniversary for unis, so they're not really options for tier 4s right now. This dude right here is who I'm hoping for personally. I would like to see Havoc get an upgrade. Basically, if nothing else, because he just kind of got put in the dumpster when he got put in the game. I remember, I remember vividly Alex's disappointment with this character. Alex was really excited for Havoc, if I recall. I think this is a character he really likes. It's actually a character I also like from the comics, not tremendously, but I really liked him when I was a kid. Thought he looked cool. But yeah, when he was put in the game, he just didn't quite have the juice, and I think it was an example. I think we can look through it, but there's some issues with his skills, but also I think he was just a tier 3 in the world of tier 4s, if I'm not mistaken. I think we had tier 4. Yeah, because there was the whole controversy with Madeline Pryor not being tier 4, and Havoc came out, and he's got kind of a PvP kit, one of those characters, right, where he's got both PvE and PvP abilities, but he's definitely got abilities that lean him into PvP. He's got like everything. He's going to be one of those characters that got everything except for like one thing. 25% chance to penetrate is low, so that might have been what's getting in the way. I think he does have iframe ignore. Yep, he has iframe ignore. On the same skill, I'm stupid. And invincible. The only thing that's not on this skill, the penetration is low and there's no heal. Those are the things I noticed right off the bat. Yeah, his heal's on the 3. Yeah, so I don't know. So we'll see. Havoc could be a pretty good... only likes him because of his name? What is his name? I don't like Havoc anymore. I'm just kidding. You know who I don't like, and don't tell anybody I said this, but it's his dad, right? Is it his dad? Is this Cyclops' kid? Or I don't even remember, man. The family tree gets big when you're trying to remember everybody. Oh, they're not even going to tell us here, huh? You guys know. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, and that's it. I know, you pointed that out another time. It literally does not penetrate the most important effect to penetrate. Brother, thank you. It's his brother. That's right. That's right. I'm not a huge fan of his brother. I think he's a DB. Don't tell anybody, because there's people that like him. Anyways, I'd love to see Havoc get an upgrade really quick. We're kind of taking a long time speculating. I hope you guys don't mind. The other options, like the Blast theme, again, Alex mentioned this in his video. It was good. He did good. Always does good. But man, he kind of covered everything. We've gotten these updates that are like, we got, 5 universal characters in the last update, and they've kind of been doing this for a while, where they like lean into one type for a bit and then swap to another one, and now it feels like they're doing whole updates of a type. So we may see some more blasters in this update, and if that's the case, we could see Jean Grey get a uniform, but I doubt it. I gotta say, like, we could happen, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And hey, I've been wrong so far, so let's see what happens. Rachel already got a uniform, did she not? Yeah, I don't have her, so I forget sometimes. But yeah, she did get a uniform a little bit back. Still could get an upgrade, though, yeah, because she doesn't have her tier 4 yet. It is possible for her to get an upgrade. Hope. We might get an upgrade for Hope, eh? Been almost a year since... Yeah, but I don't know about blowing up Combat Female right before April Fools. That doesn't seem like something they want to do. Right? Because if she gets her tier 4 and an upgrade, she's AB meta almost for sure. I can't imagine Crescent would hang on to that day if Hope got her tier 4 in a uni. So, possible. But again, I think the complication is that the April Fools uniform from literally this last year was Alliance Battle Combat Female meta. So usurping that value seems weird. Iceman, yes sir, Iceman is another one that could very likely get a tier 4 and a uniform. He has gotten uniforms, before, but his last one was a seasonal uniform, if I'm not mistaken, and he does not have his tier 4 yet, if I'm not mistaken. So another option for sure in Iceman. There's a lot of options. Not that we're going to get it, but Cassandra Nova is another blast. Mutant that could get an upgrade. Obviously, Madeline's pretty much out. Strife could get a tier 4 and an upgrade. Doubt it. Highly doubt it. I just don't think this is where we're going to get, like, the Cable Strife upgrades. I sure hope so. Man, this would be hype if we got, like, Strife tier 4. Oh, Domino. Thank you. That's the other one. What up, Pokemaster? What's up, Geodude? What's going on, man? What's up, Earl? Just built up Hope. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, and then Domino's on that list. So definitely an option. And it would be interesting because if we do get Domino here, just kind of another hint that the characters on that list will probably all get upgrades in some kind of short order. But again, it wasn't like locked in data mines. It was just some changes in the game that were noted, and those don't always mean we're getting updates, and it doesn't tell us when we're getting updates. So, speaking of characters, did someone mention this guy? Did I catch it out of the corner of my eye or something? I saw someone mention Jubilee. But Warpath, yeah, Damien mentioned Warpath. He's another criminally underutilized character in this game. He has nothing. He's never gotten anything except a transcendent skill, and that's it. So, I don't know. This just doesn't feel exciting. I can see why he got left in the dust. What do we get from a upgraded Warpath? Damage dealer, so you're like kind of like Blade type damage dealer. Something like that. Yeah, his kit's so old, he's not going to have anything that really points to a specific thing he should be built for, I would say. So, who knows? Could be X23, probably not. I don't think we'll get Nightcrawler. Could get a tier 4. Could get a tier 4, but he has gotten some uniforms already. It could be Nightcrawler. For some reason, I feel like Nightcrawler doesn't fit the theme, and he's not Blast. So, but we don't know that it's going to be all Blast characters. It just feels like that's kind of what they've been up to. So, Domino ain't Blast either. We'll see what happens. This is going to be interesting. I'm actually genuinely hyped to see what this next sneak peek brings. Because, yeah, it should be interesting. And that's another reason I think we're going to keep the hype for this Friday for the super stream. I will put up that post in YouTube to let people know. I got to say, I'm going to keep yapping here for a second. Let's get into some gameplay. Let's go. We don't have enough boost points, but we'll just split them half and half today. It's fine. We can do that. Let's do some GBR while we talk about this. Thanks, Goat. We'll get that second sneak peek, and we can watch it Friday. But I did realize that it won't have even been a month since our last super stream, which is fine. It doesn't have to be a month or anything. Like, you don't want to make them not super, you know what I mean, by doing it all the time. But I think we're still good. I think it lines up pretty well. We got hype going. I'm excited. Well, like I said, we'll have that sneak peek we can watch on the super stream. Namor? I don't know. It's a possibility. It could happen. It's the same kind of thing where I don't really feel like it fits the theme, if there is a theme. But it's been a while since Namor got an upgrade. Not one I personally want to see, and it's not because I don't have Namor. That's whatever. But what is a Namor upgrade for us? It's like combat, or no, it'd be mutant. Combat mutant heroes, so like the same things my Wolverine can cover, so like a mutant hero day. We're gonna do it on Friday, Damien. We're gonna do a super stream this Friday. I'm gonna lock it in. We're gonna go ahead and just do one, even if it's a little bit early. We've got some stuff, we can make it super, and we gonna do it. Yeah, because it feels like kind of a Krakoa theme, right? And they mentioned Krakoa. I don't know much about Krakoa, except that I don't think Namor lives there. Yeah, he's not really part of that crew. Not a crew, it's a freaking place. Yeah, we'll just come back for another GBR later on. Thanks for the carry, brother. And we'll get into our world boss and stuff. We're just gonna get Krakoa as the first tier 5 character. 1975, huh? Was the first time introduced. Anyways, a lot of X-Men involved. It's just like, yeah, it's a place. It's like it's alive, right? Yeah, weird. So yeah, there's a lot of characters that tie into that one way or another. I almost forgot our events. So much talking. But yeah, I don't know that Namor is one of them. Namor's only a villain, though, because of his... I mean, it depends on the uniform, because Namor is not a villain. Namor is a hero. Namor's an anti-hero, so he swings both ways, is what it comes down to. He has hero on his base look, I believe. Oh, I can't even... We don't even have the dude. That's right. He's going to be way down here somewhere. He's got hero on his base look, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but he should be both, because that's kind of what he is. Yeah, and then he's a villain here, and then I think villain here because of the movie. But yeah, he definitely appears as a hero and a villain depending on what look it is, how he's feeling. All right, guys, let's do our events. Let's roll this Cosmic Core. Let's see if we can get something good here. I think we'll even throw the hands up. Come the heck on. That's the wrong button. Okay, let's try again. Let's change the reward this time. Let's go. That's not what I need, man. So we'll turn it into a stretch and play it cool. Dang. All right, maybe tomorrow. Let's see. I thought maybe we gave it a sacrifice so we were going to get something nice, but no. No, sir. Just, yeah, this kind of stuff still building up. Snoring. Feed Groot. There we go. Don't forget. I'm glad that wasn't something that mattered, bro. You don't want to click the wrong button in this game. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble doing that. It is a bad move. Let's grab some energy for the Cosmic Core, lest we get an actual reward we want. Could happen, could happen. And I think that's pretty much it. There we go. That's it for events. All right, let's see who we got for a world boss today. We gotta do some content here. All right. And then I think we're fishing for universal combat books. Or what we need. No. Magneto? Ew. No, more like it. Oh, well. Huh. Who put Magneto here? That was a terrible idea. I don't have him. So, I don't know if I want to do these at 19. There's really no reason to. We're not going to. But we'll do them at stage 9 for Conquest XP. Or Conqueror's XP. Excuse me. Excuse me. And we're just going to run through, man. Any more potentials? Do we have any left to even get? We do. Oh, yeah. We got Lord Zeus. It does give more Conqueror XP. That's correct. You're right. Yo, Franklin, what's up? Did we not? Did we just like miss you? Because I feel like you asked back on Monday or something. And maybe we just didn't get to you? I'm so hard to read and play this. I don't think I was ever going to say this, but Venom's actually kind of goated. The A's were from the keyboard, but it works. What happened? What happened? Oh, why did I even use this guy? Didn't we decide he was a pain? What is this, stage 9? Yeah. I don't know why I did this to myself, but hey, man, what you gonna do? Hiya! Oh yeah, we're good on stage 9. Thor blasting! Let's go. There we go. We got her. Powerful attack. I'm gonna focus up here. Stage 9 is really easy with like Storm and Mephisto because they both have mighty competitions. The rest of these bums do not. God, that breaks that shield fast. Holy smokes, man. Look at that. Bars, 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 bars. Oh, I should have just used the co-op there. And just use Loki some more. Oh, good. We're gonna just kind of hold the tier 3 here like really bad players. Stunned. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of here. Stand. Go on and get. Boom. Yeah. I'm curious, GD, because I feel like there's no, like, L here. You know what I mean? It's tough to find a way that this could be a total L at this point. We've got Polaris as a great support. Getting an upgrade is always good. Kid Omega is free-to-play friendly, whatever he ends up being. It might end up being a great uniform for free-to-play or new accounts for a blast-type hero. Maybe even like, yeah, I don't know. It like could be good. That could be really good for new accounts and stuff. And then that's not it. So there's even, but wait, there's more. We got more characters coming. So who knows, you know? Yeah, it's like if it's Havoc, awesome. If it's Jean Grey, awesome. If it's what's his name? Cable. That's the guy. Awesome. If it's like not and it's like Domino and Nightcrawler, awesome. You know, like let's build up some of these characters that are total buns. Like, no matter what way we slice it, it looks good to me, dudes. And all this is just leading up to the anniversary. I don't know. It's like I see burning out. I get it. I understand. And especially people who have been playing for a really long time. I understand. Especially with like long extra weeks on the updates and stuff. It's brutal. But I just don't put as much stake in like every update needs to be a banger, you know? I'm satisfied with like 1 or 2 good characters per update is fine. And they don't always have to break the meta. It's a tough thing to see too, because if it was like that, I think you would, first of all, you'd probably bring a tier 4 striker when you did World Boss Legend. But beyond that, you would really feel the difference, right? If it was the other way. That's what it comes down to. I think we're going to be okay, even with my boobatry and no tier 4 striker. We'll just make it work. So tempted to read. What's up, Stark? Hey, I saw your message this morning, dude. Check someone else's build for OBs. You can always just peek at like go into like the top players in either Alliance Battle or PvP, depending on what character you're building and how you want to build them, and then just look at what they have, and you can get a general idea for what you need. But if you're talking about just like basic Uru and not Odin's Blessings, then you just want to make sure you have 2 of the attack Uru that you want, right? So energy attack in Mephisto's case, and then whatever other stats you need as you need them. So if you're not capped on crit rate, you could use some crit rate Uru. If you're not capped on crap damage, then you could use crap damage Uru. But yeah, anyways, point is it's like less high stakes with Uru. And then the other thing is Uru can be combined for OBs, so no need to waste them either. Just watch your stats, make sure you equip the, you know, whatever, the ones you need for that attack type. So this guy's got like a non-Odin's Blessing build over here. It's a PvP character, so I made sure to just give him the HP Uru. I believe almost all the characters on my account are short on crit damage because of my cards. So likely why he's got crit damage in this slot, and that's all it is. Ba 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 boom. And then I upgraded them, awakened the slots, and you always want to try and get your attack Uru amplified. Excuse me, not awakened, amplified. It's always best to have your attack Uru amplified, but not necessarily the most important thing, especially in PvP, because having the HP amplified is good as well. And the membership, I think it was from me, could have been Doom. Let's say it was Doom, or it was freaking Rexy, bro. Woo! It was one of those guys. I'm blaming them. That's how you got it. All right, let's take Storm in here for a stage 9er real quick. Woo! All right. Yesterday was tough. I'm tired. I'm going to complain for a second. I do that sometimes. Sorry. Yeah, dude, at some point, I don't know if I'm going to do any accounts today. I'll tell you my story. Yesterday was tough, dude. I felt like crap all day long, and you know I don't talk about, like, the state of things outside of Marvel Future Fight usually, but I will just say this. Yesterday was genuinely tough for me as a human being, and I am emotionally drained and physically drained from my day yesterday. It sucked balls. But all that aside, we're alive. We woke up, we're healthy, we're hanging out with all you folks. There's always things to be excited about. There's almost always a silver lining, you know? So we carry on. But today, probably not doing any account help. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go take care of a bunch of stuff. Today should be a good day, but it's gonna be a busy day. And after yesterday, I'm just kind of meh, not feeling it. Go, go, go. So we just enjoy some Marvel Future Fight about it, you know? Yeah, thanks, Go. We do, man. I do. I'm fortunate, man. I tell you guys all the time, and not to like brag or anything, I just try to count my blessings, and I am a very privileged, very lucky person as far as human beings go, so I try not to get too upset about murdering my own Storm. There we go. Oh, boom. About anything. For that matter. I got it easy, bro. In comparison, shoot, I got it easy. Most comparisons. We're doing all right. Kind of worried about other people more than myself, I suppose. Oh, let's go. I feel like this is taking a long time, Black Swan. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you could just lay down. You know where this is going. I'm gonna die. Oh, that was my favorite. You know where this is going. She's like, yeah, I know where this is going, bro. Magic, you coming? Oh, shoot. I don't even know if we can do this, like, with Magic because of the shield, but we'll see. She ain't got a lot of hits, boyos. She ain't got a lot of hits. Hey, but we got 3 minutes, man. We got 3 minutes. Let's go. Pow. You know I can't resist trying to kill her with magic. Can't resist. Type disadvantage and everything. Let's go. Best uniform we ever purchased? Could be. Don't know. I'm with you, INL. Every tier 4 is just more crystals, right? How do you guys feel about the Polaris look, like the look of the uniform, either of them for that matter, but the Polaris uniform in particular? I'm curious how you guys feel about the aesthetics of it, just how it looks. Just like use Bob. Did Bob do stage 9? Judy likes Polaris. Looked funky to me. I think it's the green trim. Yeah, I feel like that color scheme is a little off for me. Because like the green just doesn't fit in Magneto's color scheme at all. So it's just weird. Doesn't look bad. I don't even mind the uniform. When I saw it, I think a lot of people probably did it. Can we actually use a tier 4 striker and stuff this time? A lot of people saw it. They probably had the double take I did where they were like, what? Female Magneto? The heck's going on here? But, psych. Let's do this first. We're going to do it. Let's, like, actually take a striker. Oh, I was supposed to do it with Bob anyways, but whatever. Because, like, and it don't matter. Scarlet Witch, yeah, it gives him the full buff. I think that's the one. Often. A green version of that uniform? What? No, what? Oh, I looked that up. Whoa, bros. I got that looks so cool that I actually have to stop everything to show this to you guys. That is sick, dude. That is definitely where we should have gone and not where we ended up. Let me see here. I gotta pull up OBS. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this freaking Polaris look here. Why? Why didn't you guys do that? What is wrong with you? That looks so good. Ooh. Oh no. Oh well. I guess they're saving it for the next one or something. Dang, man. That looks really good. Like, really good. I mean, this is where it's at for me. That is just a beautiful image. Really cool. Yeah, dude. That is sick. Why? Where did they even get the weird, like... Dude, that's a nice picture of Polaris. Look at all this great artwork. I always liked Polaris, too. That one's good. They should have done that. That was some, like, AI Marvel Rivals Polaris there. Anywho, yeah, I think this is sick. That's what threw me off. This is, like, what I would have gone with myself. But I ain't in charge. Anyhow, there we go. I thought that was cool. Definitely where I would have gone. Hey, can Bob do this? Let's find out. Probably not, right? Because these guys are going to be like the worst kind of characters to break down the shield. Because they have very few hits, right? Yeah, so it's going to just like take a million years to bust the shield down. Let's see what he does once he gets through it, though. People be coming in these streams, do you think I'm crazy? They're like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you using Sentry instead of Ghost Rider? I paid a lot for Sentry, bro. I don't know how much you paid for this guy, but shoot. I buy a sports car, I'm gonna drive it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let it sit in the garage. Forget that. No. PvE, PvP hybrid for Wolverine. A lot of the times people run a CTP of energy because it can like work for both. You can line up his proc if you're quick. I have trouble with using like single skill damage procs like that, but that's because I play on a keyboard, on an emulator. So it's difficult to move really quickly through his moves. But if you can do that, people run a CTP of energy a lot of time. Agreed is kind of hybrid, but I think INL even said it the other day that like if you're gonna go that route, you might as well just use an energy over Agreed. You'll get better PvE scores, I think. And in PvP, I don't think you would notice much of a difference. His best PvP CTP, just to be clear, is a Conquest currently. But you asked about hybrid, so there you go. And a Conquest is not going to be great for hybrid at all. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I never gave him the energy because I always just figured we were gonna, if we're gonna give him a CTP, it was gonna be a PvP. I'm not interested in hybridizing Wolverine. We have the ability to build so many characters now. Like, I have no problem building a PvE mutant and a PvE. If you're really early in an account, I guess you could maybe, and you can get quite a bit of value out of a hybrid Wolverine early on, but yeah, I still don't know if we could have gave him the energy. I think that would have been fine. The main problem there, like I said, is that I can't do it because I'm on a keyboard and I'm bad. So I'm not able to use an energy for Wolverine very well. You guys think we're gonna clear this in time? I don't even think so. I don't know if he can do it, man. It's gonna be tight. We're gonna try. Bob deserves it, but I better focus up, eh? I think I already died, too. So, no, move! Sentry, move! I can't even tell where I am, what I'm stuck in, how to get out of it. I think we got bricked, boyos. Oh, boy. That was yucky. Let's see if we can get some bars here. Do everything in the wrong order. That'll help. No, I don't think so. A little too slow. Let's see if we can save it. See if we can save it. Go. Use your immortality. Screw up the rotation. First thing. It's perfect. I die. Yeah, there we go. And just doing like random moves at this point. It's bad. Oh, we're gonna be so close, but so far. If I don't let this reset, I feel like we're just not gonna make it happen. Why are we not able to attack? What? Okay, well, almost had it, but you guys see that? That was a keyboard click. That was like the 6 on the keyboard actually hit the purchase of res with crystals. Oh no! All right, I'll quit messing around. All right. I was having fun. What is even the best way to do this? Probably have tier 4 strikers. That's going to be a good start. That is a good place. Did he? Yeah, he had Wolverine. It was you. That one. And I'll just give you a striker. Beep boop, beep boop. There we go. Ghost Rider probably got the most hits out of those 3. I think. Want to say. Rage Sentry would have cleared. I think you're right. I think it's time to make a change. Got to do what's right. What are we gonna get? We're gonna need some rages, man. We still need so many CTPs of rage. It's disgusting. Hold this up here a little bit. Let's get these done. Where did she go? Oh, love that. Ghost Rider's my fave. I'm joking. I actually just detest this uniform at this point. Absolutely hate it. And it's not even that it's partially that I can't play it. That's like a big part of it. But honestly, the biggest issue I have with this uniform is his range issues and his speed. People jump out of his range of his attacks so often. World boss, it's insane. And he just stands there like a dum-dum for like a half an hour doing his attacks. I got this, boss! I got this! Not my fave, so, and what you gonna do? Use them anyways. Let's go. There we go. That looked nice. Nice and spicy. Can never have enough of the rage. Okay, look. Go over here. Freaking co-op skill. Boo. You are just driving me nutty, man. I'm stuck in this corner. I'm screwed. Wow, look at that. Whoa. That was savage. Oh, it looks like they die after they hit you enough times or something like that. Either that or I got really lucky and she went into the next phase. That was wild. Duh. Ta-da! All right. What do we got? Looks good. Looks good. We got like one more clear, I think. We haven't done them all on stage 9 in a while. I suppose we better just wrap it up with one more stage 9 clear. Hey, fellas? Kind of feel like having a redemption round. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Do it. Give me that. I like symbiotes. And then give me Wanda just in case we drop the ball and we do actually kill the boss. Give her a real striker. We'll give Null a fake striker. doesn't already have it. He already has it. And we will profit. We're going to find out once and for all who's the best character in the game. Is it Snull? Is it an entry? We're going to find out right now. Bob couldn't get it done. Sad story. Let's see how Null does. Oh, go. And yes, I realize Null's cheating. You don't have to tell me that. I know. Run, Null, run. Save yourself. Kind of sounds like those are saying, hey, 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 every time they go up. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Lammers. Lionel, shh, dude, stop. Don't freaking tell him that. Everybody else builds their Ulik, bro. We're not gonna be able to get our crystals anymore, dude. Shh. Well, folks, it looks like it's official. Snull is, in fact, the best character in the entire game behind Ulik. Other than that, yeah, I don't think he has an equal. Clearly. Clearly. Sorry, Damien, but Sentry, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Way better. Confirmed. 100%. 100% confirmed. Didn't even need Wanda. She's just cheering from the corner. All right. Has nothing to do with the fact that my Null's built offensively with the greed seat. Nothing to do with that at all. All right, boys. That's going to do it for World Boss today. I'm being bad. This is how tired I am. Almost forgot to get these done. Hey, that's nice, man. Some heroic data. Yes, please. We need some of that. What else you got? Oh, some normal data. Nice. We kind of need that, I guess. There we go. And now we got our energy below cap, which is where we want it to be. All right. Jump into normal here. Tear it up, Scream. What do we got today? Mutant. Blast Mutant. And I didn't see ABL. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ulik's really bad. Really bad. We're just joking, man. We're just joking. Who is the best character in the game? Who goes on the list, right? That's the question. I got 3 that I think are good. Yeah, I guess you could just throw that in there. I'm really curious what you guys are going to throw up here. Oh, missed opportunity. I should have put Ulik in the in the poll. Oh well. Whoops. You can't land the jokes all the time, right? Oh, Ghost Rider would be a good one. Yeah, it'd be a good guess. So who's the best out of those 4? Because I can only give you guys 4 choices. All right, that's what you got. That's what you got. Bing. Oh, shoot. Let's talk about my t-shirt. Any of you guys ever heard of Frog and Toad are friends? I wish let's do this right. As other things we do around here, let's make sure we do this correctly. Arnold Lobel, that was his name, that wrote Frog and Toad are Friends. So Frog and Toad are Friends is a kid's book written by a guy named, what did I just say? Lobel. It seems like Arnold Lobel. I want to say Frank. It's Arnold. Arnold Lobel, and it was written in 1970, and it's really stupid. So, like, don't go look it up or anything. You see my shirt? Did I get it? How we doing? I gotta pull up my camera a second. Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you something about this series of books. They have the worst morals out of any kid's book I think I have ever seen. Some of them are so weird, dude. And I used to have like a cassette tape with like a audio book of this Frog and Toad Are Friends. One of the books. There was a couple of them, I think. Excuse me. Thanks. And in one of them, dude, they go to like the watering hole or whatever to swim, and Toad doesn't want to swim, and everyone's like, Toad, dude, don't be stupid, bro. This water's dope. Why aren't you swimming, Toad? Don't be a bum. You're harshing everybody's mallow, right? And then eventually Toad's like, fine. And so he goes and puts on his bathing suit. And there's more lead up to this. He's like, no, I don't want to. Everyone will laugh at me. He's like, no one's gonna laugh at you, bro. Get in here. And so he finally goes, and Toad puts on his bathing suit, and he gets in the water with everyone else. And everybody freaking laughs at him. And the end of the story is literally his best friend Frog saying, I'm laughing at you, Toad, because you do look funny in your bathing suit. What the... What kind of moral is that? Go ahead and jump in the pool. Everyone will make fun of you. Your friends will hate you, throw you under the bus, and that's life. Welcome to being a toad. I always thought it was so funny, dude. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Because you do look funny in your bathing suit. And I don't know if you could see on the shirt, it says, what does it say? It's like, Toad sat and did nothing. Frog sat with him. Nah, okay, dude. Perfect. So, there you go. Yeah, realistic at least, right? Maybe that was it. Maybe they're really like, this is sweet, though. I love this shirt. My sister gave me this, actually, a couple weeks ago. Just out of nowhere. She found it somewhere and gave it to me. Awesome. But I like this a lot, because this at least speaks to, like, a true friend who will sit there with you even when, you know, maybe life's not so exciting, or maybe you don't have anything profound to say, but they'll still just sit by your side all the same. That's a good friend, right? So at least there's some good, something to learn there or something? I don't know. But laughing at your friend's bathing suit is probably not awesome. Like, probably don't do that. Generally. Especially, like, grouping up with everybody in the community to laugh at a person's bathing suit is suspect at best, I would say. Speaking of suspect at best, I haven't paid any attention to this score. What's going on? Are we canceling? Am I awake? I don't know. No idea, really. Could be a dream. Hey, we gonna get that 10 mil. Let's go, Wolverine. Locking it down for that 10 million points. Let's go. A boom. A lot of what? Quick succession. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh no, got it. Wow, I thought that was gonna be too late that time. I don't think we're making 13 mil on this run, so not a lot of stakes at this point. There we go, just under 12. I think maybe we can get 13 with Wolverine here. Maybe. I don't know. I got a mini rage on him because, like I said, with the keyboard, it's really difficult to roll through the proc. No, that was perfect, Sanjeev. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. That was perfect, bro. Hi, Sanjeev. What's up, bro? No. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Do not think we're using no. I think they use Ares again, huh? Okay, good. We can talk about some of the things I learned about Ares. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no co-op. Self-lead. Grab Ghost Rider. And that's it. Let's go. Hades? Yeah. Yeah, maybe someday. Maybe. If we get further down the road, we probably will specialize more. We don't have to care as much about characters that can cover so many days. We'll start caring more about who gets the best. It'll matter more. So I figured out that I was delaying the 3 way too long. Way too long. And it was genuinely screwing up my rotation over and over and over again. Here, we were getting, I think, about 1,400,000 before the first jump. Or I don't have to cancel. Oh yeah, I do. Aha! You're beat. Gonna dash at me. I still don't quite have this timing down yet. That worked. Why? That worked. Proc got messed up though, which is not good. So we'll just use the 2 here, and it's still gonna trigger it, which is a bummer. Yeah. I'd start over. This I would have started over yesterday when I was practicing. Guys, once your proc gets off with Ares, it's rough. So, gotta make sure we get it out of. And it is difficult to get the 1 on the end of his rotation. And I watched Bob's video, and yeah, he's doing some other thing to maximize. I think he's getting probably just a better flow and getting in extra 1s. So he's getting more charge and stuff as well. Not sure. And he's focusing on the basics here still with Ares. Trying to get as much of that combo in there as we can. That was a little slow. But not bad, not bad. Oh, that was kind of late. We're good. Oh, no, that's bad. We might be okay. Let's see what happens. Bad light. too soon, but... Alright, we're alright. Right. You're throwing the car the wrong way, Ares. Wrong way, dog. Turn around. So hey, a little bit of practice. I think we went from 6 mil was what we got about on the live stream yesterday to 7.3, which is much better. And I think if I worked on this, gave him a build, we can beat, I mean, I can beat Loki's score with him. No, not 10 mil with Loki. No. Yeah, so there we go. Not bad, actually, for a 1.5 and done, or whatever. Not bad. So there you go. What did we get yesterday? Let's take a look, since Sanjeev's here. We can take a look. I've been kind of robbing you of some of my Alliance Battle scores. Yeah, look. And I upped this a bunch in practice yesterday, too, but you can see the difference. And a lot of this was canceling the 3 too late. And it was just screwing up my proc over and over and over again. No, I'm not going to play Loki. Sorry, buddy. I'm too tired. And it's annoying. And I'll sit here and restart over and over and over again. And no one will ever see a score. So that's a bad idea. But yeah. Whatever. They're looking decent, man. I figure as long as... Like, we're doing good, man. We do all right. Number 4 in the Alliance currently. Weird, because I feel like Sanjeev number 9. Which is like lower than 4, but that can't be possible because he's always ripping on me about my scores. So there's no way that that's real. I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, dude, we're ranked 3,000 in the game. We're doing great. We're kicking it. We're doing fine. We suck, but that's good enough, man. Anyways, yeah, I've been kind of just taking it easy a little bit. Like I said, did get a little time to practice, and it does go to show practice works, man. That's without any direction either, so I don't even know. There's other things I'm doing wrong. That's what I managed to figure out between watching myself play yesterday and saying on stream, I think I'm canceling these things way too slow, and then going and learning a little bit about it. That ended up being true. New sneak peek. We already looked at it, but we got Polaris and Kid Omega for the first sneak peek so far, which is interesting. We'll see what we get. That's what it came down to, is there's a lot of ways that either of those characters could be upgraded. Like either of them could be turned into some kind of PvP relevance. I doubt it. And I'm not really hoping for it because I don't think they'd be very good. But, option. But I think we'll just get some basic upgrades there. I don't know if we'll see a real meta shift out of those two because I have a feeling the other sneak peek is probably for a more impactful character or set of characters, so a native tier 2 or something like that, that's likely going to be the one that impacts the meta more than the sneak peek we just got. Those are probably going to be sort of the like, hey, look, it's a support upgrade. Hey, look, it's a free-to-play character that can kill some world bosses. Like, dude, I think Kid Omega is going to be like Hellstrom, and I think Polaris is. I can't think of a good support example that got an upgrade, but anyways, that's just my feeling so far. That they will probably end up just kind of squarely in the meh area. I wonder if Polaris's upgrade will be enough for her to be really relevant as a support. If she doesn't get the damage upgrade, like, I just wonder if it'll be enough to... Probably not. Yeah, you think Polaris... Yeah, what up, Blaze? It's gonna be like Phyla. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what we end up with. I was going to talk about PvP just a touch today. Nice, we're looking good. Been kind of a yappy day. Like I said, I'm feeling off. I'll just say again, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being awesome. Man, be the change, right? I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate people being helpful, being kind. I appreciate the Discord, man. People are so nice in there and helpful, with the exception of my meme team, who are obnoxious. I'm just kidding. I love you all. You're wonderful. Seriously. I like that Discord. Even when I don't like it, I'm watching more than you think. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, being part of this, doing this whole thing, man. It's been crazy. I love seeing community in a world where community is getting harder and harder to find. Even online communities are wonderful. So, again, thank you for being here and making my day a little better. Rank 11, dude, we were rank 1 7 minutes before reset. I don't know why. Yeah, here's Viru's chilling up here, too. I don't know what's going on this week with Timeline Battle. It is weird, man. I'm just sticking with the same strategy, and it's working well for me because two things. Number one, we're rank 11. Hey, Judy, what up? And number two, it's low stress, man. Trying to fight Shempo sucks. I don't like doing that. So, like, if I can avoid it, yeah, I will. And yeah, I've had some luck. It's been a weird mix. I don't know if we are actually... Screw it. I don't know if this is kind of self-important of all of us, but kind of seems like there's a weird, not like full-on change, but the more of us with like developing accounts that push up into the top 100, the more accessible the top of PvP becomes. If that makes sense. Because the more of us stinkers that are up here in the freaking top 10, the more people can target us and just beat us up. I think my team is set with like no supports. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have supports, but if you use the right team, they don't do anything. These are villain-only supports. So if you attack me with Sentry, but I'm getting a little bit of ignore dodge, I think that's what I get versus heroes. So anyways, it's cool. It just kind of like helps everyone else, you know, jump up and stuff. And it's been weird like that. You see people hard pushing with like really competitive teams sometimes. Shempo usually uses supports. And I don't know if there's recommended characters. Like, I feel like he's got better teams than this, so I don't know why he pushes with that. But, yeah. Been a weird mix, man. A weird grab bag. And every day I've been able to find somebody who I can just pretty easily beat up and get my wins. That loss was actually on the first day of the week. Anyways, I wasn't going to talk much about Time Battle. It's just felt crazy. Weird. We're still hanging into Challenger, just barely in Otherworld Battle. But still, they're doing all right on the attacks. We had a couple losses here. It's been a little more mixed, but I think we still got a positive win-loss. And we've managed to get our challenges every day so far. So without, like, losing rank, which is really, really nice. And then Team Battle Arena, boys. We've gone and done it. Boom. I think I could have gotten a few more tokens by swapping my team a little more and like pushing, because I could have, you know, you can D-rank with this number being like 85. It doesn't have to be 99.98. I'm literally like standing on the bottom of the floor of Vibranium. Currently, I might be the lowest ranked person in Vibranium, but not today, unique person. I don't think so, buddy. I'm actually just going to chat about a few more things. We'll maybe do some dimension missions or whatever, see if we can snag some bios, and then dip. Because we're going to set up for that super stream. I'll make a post Friday, normal stream time. We will just do a big one. We'll open all our goodies, chat vote tier 4. We'll get into a bunch of fun stuff. So if you can make it, look forward to that. That'll be fun. Hasn't quite been a month, like I said, but I don't care. Let's do it, man. Let's make our own fun. Let's make some hype. We will get in there and have a good time. I'll make some more emotes for us. 1 to 3. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but we'll have some new emotes on the super stream as well. And then in Team Battle Arena, go back to this topic. I don't know if I want to try and rank back down to gold. I think I have to. I don't think trying to climb in platinum is a good idea. It's either going to be silver or gold. I don't know. I don't know where. Probably gold. I think we can hang in here. Maybe though. See, well, this is like the top 10. We don't have to worry about that. We more have to worry about the people down in this area. Swordmaster. I hear he's good against Spider-Man. Oh yeah, that's right. No, it's a support. It's a support. I forgot with this gold cost uni. I learned that the other day from you guys. That Swordmaster uniform actually gives you an HP buff with like the leadership or something like that. I don't know. For gold, 250. What would be like in this range? Okay, so here's the math. We have been getting 120 to 140 a week. So let's say 140. I think that's kind of well. Yeah, no, in Vibranium we can't get up here. We're down in the dirt league. So I think that's generous. I think let's say 260 for 2 weeks if we go there. So already we're 260 for 2 weeks with Vibranium, 250 here just for being in the top 100. We D-rank, then we D-rank from Platinum. So we get another 60. So that is, 310 versus whatever, 160 or 260 or 180, which actually isn't that much more. But then, of course, if we land in the top 50, cha-ching, that is when we start making the profits. But it is good to know, even if we still just rank in the top 100, we're still getting more crystals by ranking in the top 100 in gold and then D-ranking from Platinum. We still generate more crystals than we would have for just chilling and struggling in Vibranium. However, it's not very dramatic until you get to the top 50. So when our account gets to the point where we can... Now you still, you're going to have to... Because we can't get up in this territory until your account's, like, built. It gets aggressive up in the top of Vibranium. Shoot, it gets aggressive in the top of Platinum. Like, good luck, right? So... is it lead? The leadership? Yeah, thanks, INL. That's what I thought. It was lead, so I don't even know if that guy had him in the right place. I think so. Anyways, there we go. That's all I know. All right, let's check out more things here. We do have... Let's do a GBR. Let's be responsible here. Get in here, do our GBR like we supposed to. A lobby. Don't know if anyone still needs a run, but let's go ahead and find out. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Thanks, Judy. Antonio, what up, dude? What's going on, homie? We'll see about getting... Oh, let's go spend some support tokens. I feel like it. Because I'm crazy like that. Ignoring you. A little bit. Oh, shoot, I would have shown you the team. Sorry, it's like I'm using Kang and Silver Surfer as my anchor, and then Wasp, Wolverine, and then No out front with the debuff. But he's like double buffed by the battlefield buffs this week or whatever, so... He's been doing some work for me with the immortality. Huh. You're 4 striker, man. Sometimes it's good to have one. Sometimes your friends are ripped and it doesn't matter. And you don't even transform into your suit. Oh, shoot. I'm ignoring you too. No, Sajib, come back. What'd you say? What did you say? I can't find it. So I swear, sometimes you guys say that and I scroll up and there's no message. Were you talking about this? Are you talking about this message all the way up here where you're talking about using supports for that day? Is that what you're talking about? That was forever ago. That's ancient ignoring history. Yeah, dude, it happens to me too, LH. When I do like emote spam, sometimes it removes. There, it just did on my screen. Do you guys still see the Shaq emotes in chat? See, that's what I wonder. Or did it like remove it because it blacked it out? I don't see the emotes. It only happens to me with emote. I don't know why. I wonder if it's like moderation, like auto mod stuff from. I wonder if it's auto mod stuff from YouTube doing it, like catching some weird thing that it doesn't need to be moderating. Okay, I'll finish up the rest of this later on with some boost points. And we don't have any. Let's go ahead and grab these now. Did we grab stuff? I don't even remember if we grabbed these. I don't think so. I think so. I think we skipped them again. Very little energy. Alrighty. That's gonna pretty much do it, boyos. What do we got? Anything else? Anything else you guys want to see? I can show you my team. I can hang out for a few more minutes. I don't think I can get into full-on account help right now because you guys know I talk too much, and it's never quick. It always turns into a super long thing. There's the team for Otherworld Battle. And yeah, we got the Universal and Pure Evil damage buffs, which both hit Null and Kang. Wrong setup. And he gets the Universal buff, but not the Pure Evil. Go, man. Hey, what happened to... did Franklin Richards respond about looking at their account? Yeah. Dude's been waiting. Are you still here by any chance, Franklin Richards guy? I don't know. It's been a while. Because if we were going to look at one, that's the one I'd look at. Because I feel bad. Because you've been asking for days. So is Unique Person. You guys have both been asking for a while, haven't you? Feel like. Could be making that up, though. What message, Sanjeev? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. The broken hearts. Whatever you think you're typing, man, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I wonder now. I'm wondering, you guys, maybe you think I'm ignoring you because you guys are saying stuff in chat all the time and I'm just not seeing it. As whatever you're talking about, it ain't in my chat. And I got live chat on, not top chat. I got things right on my end. I don't know. He does okay. I can't say with the regular Unique Person because I don't know. I never tested him with the regular Conquest, I don't think. Did we? Oh! Yeah, weird, Sajeev. That didn't show up anywhere for me, dude. I don't think I can today. I'm leaving. I gotta, like, leave for work. I do want to do that soon, though. I do want to do that soon. But yeah, today can't be the day because I gotta get out of here in a few minutes, and me and my wife are actually going to do some work we have to drive to today, so be gone for a while. Why am I in here? We were looking at Otherworld Battle Team. Man. Yeah, we'll do some. What day? It's Wednesday today. We can look at a couple of accounts tomorrow, I think. I got a little more time. So if you're still looking for account help, Unique Person, Franklin Richards, if you're around, I feel bad. I know you've been looking. We'll get at them tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll try and do those ones that are people that have been waiting for a while. We'll try and take care of that. Get you all situated if we can. And yeah, cool sneak peek. I'm excited. I'm excited for mutants. You know, we need them on this account. So it's definitely exciting for us. I hope you guys are getting tons of CTPs, all the CTPs out of your Cosmic Core. There's not much to tell you to remember. Like I said yesterday, it's pretty much just do it. Don't forget to give Groot his gold once you start. If you forget, he will steal your money. And don't forget to do your world events, I suppose, for energy for the Cosmic Core. And that's going to do it, guys. Weird. Why? Don't stop deleting messages, YouTube. Bro, okay, I'm going to try something with the moderation because I wonder if it's the moderation and people still say, like, horrible stuff in the chat and it doesn't get moderated. So if moderation is removing your messages that are not, you know, awful, it's not helping us right now, like at all, as far as I can tell. That's so weird. Bro, because you guys have been saying Gray's ignoring me all the time, and I always thought you were just being like prima donnas. I thought you were like, why doesn't anybody listen to me? But it sounds like maybe YouTube's ignoring you, dude. Yeah, I can see your emotes. It's weird. It's like just some messages get snapped. They go bye-bye. Weird. Anyhow, my friends, you're all fantastic. Like I said, we'll do a little bit of account help tomorrow. If you enjoyed the stream today, had a good time, maybe you picked up some tips, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps out a lot, spreads the VODs. If you want to see more live stream series, we do it every day except Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and subscribe for notifications about those. We got more content coming your way really soon here, guys. Hang in there. A super stream this Friday. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you have a spectacular day, guys. Take care. Love everybody. See you on the next one.